This is a glow up activation. If you are watching this right now, know that you are tapping in to a preferred timeline. In fact, you have activated by your attention and your focus, and just by clicking on this video. You have tapped in and activated and opened blessings, riches, beauty, love, and glow up energy for yourself. You have been chosen. Just by you clicking on this video, you have been chosen to be a part of this glow up series that I'm doing. I have set direct, clear intentions to draw in the people that need to tap in to their preferred timeline. So know that by you just clicking on this timeline, clicking on this video, it's like clicking on a timeline, and you've tapped into it. Know that you have entered into this timeline since you've clicked on this. Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to yet another pick a card reading here on the channel. If you're new, hi, my name is ADIE and I will be your tarot reader today. We do lots of different things over here in this YouTube coven of ours. We, of course, get deep into our cards, okay? We go deep into the pick cards, the collective readings. We even do tarot hangouts on live, but we also get into our divine magic. And we do candle burnings, collective rituals. All right, so if that's your jam, join, okay? Subscribe, like this video, tell me down below who you are. We also have 2 book clubs, which I really do want to mention before we get into this, because I just posted the first 2 books that we're going to get into in August, okay? Now, the first book club is called Magically Meta. This is our book club. It's our spiritual book club, okay, where we explore books of magic, wonder, metaphysics. It's very centered around elevation, ascension, becoming more powerful, okay, through the study of magic, okay, and spirituality. And then the second book club is called Escape from the 3D. All right, it is a sci-fi fantasy book club. That's my jam. That's my genre that I love. So if you guys are interested in any of those types of, books, go and join the book club. It's on Fable. The app is free to join. I just love the way things are done over there on Fable. It's really interesting, and they've changed things since I've been gone, and now I'm back. So all 75 of you guys, go over there and get back into the books, okay? We're doing a repeat of one of the books that we read a year or so ago on Magically Meta. So if you didn't have a chance to read the Kabbalion and follow along or even finish, we're rereading that, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. And the second book for 3D, Escape from the 3D, I already started it. I'm on chapter 5. It is such a good book. And I found that book in the Dollar Tree, y'all. I found that book in the Dollar Tree. I was so surprised. I got it because I was like, okay, it's just $1.25. It's really cute. Like, I really get drawn to like really cute covers. And it had a a woman of color on it. And so it was just like really cute. And that's why I bought it. But I'm surprised. The book is really good. Okay, so check out the book that I have on Escape from the 3D too. But this video is going to be all about your glow up energy, right? This is just going to be a 4-part series of your glow up. We're diving deep into different categories of your glow up. Okay, so make sure you check out all 4 parts. Okay, I'll make a playlist so that you guys can find them very easily. Okay. Now, you know I got you with the glow, right? You know I'm gonna show you what to do even, and how it's gonna be once you glow up, right? But I'm also gonna show you. And you say, how, ADIE? How are you gonna show me to glow up? Bitch, I got you. The House of Glamours, the doors to the House of Glamours have just opened. This is my magic school where I'm going to be teaching glamour magic, beauty magic, and sex magic, okay? Now you guys, I have changed my life tremendously, have done a whole 360 a few times with glamour, beauty, and sex magic. You know, these forms of magic have really helped me just step into my most powerful, radiant, magnetic version of myself. And now I'm sharing and teaching you guys how to do the same, okay? You can literally manifest anything with glamour magic and sex magic, and beauty magic is just like a huge perk to both of these forms of magic. I don't want to spend too much time, so you guys can, you know, replay, rewind, screenshot everything that is going to be in the course. Is a lot. This course is heavy on it, okay? Real beefy, bitch. All right, so go ahead and screenshot. I'm not going to take up the whole freaking intro to explain to you guys, but basically this is going to help you become a spiritual baddie, okay? A triple threat, bitch. All right, so I do want to talk just a bit on how you guys can join House of Glamours. This is a true community, a true coven, a true magical school, and I wanted to include everybody that is interested in glamour magic and just magic in general. And so like any other school, you can go there for different reasons. Now, there's 3 different ways that you can join House of Glamours. The first way is, or one of the ways is the bouquet plan, which is just for those students that don't want to be so social, don't really care about the community aspect. Or anything else that House of Glamours has to offer. Okay, so with that bouquet plan, you just get the glamour, beauty, and sex magic course that comes in this school. And you also get a community chat. No matter which way that you choose to join House of Glamours, we're gonna all be connected. We'll all be able to talk and meet each other and empower each other as well. Okay, so even the bouquet, even though you know you might just want only the course, you'll still be connected to the community in, you know, a small way. Now, the seedling plan is more of like community with a little bit of magical application education, okay? So it comes with a community chat. You'll be updated with what's going on with the YouTube and just the community itself with the announcements. You also will get first access to the pick a card readings here, as well as exclusive readings that are only just for house members. You'll have access to private lives. So, you know, this also goes for the collective rituals that we do here on the channel that are paid, that people pay to work with me as a practitioner. You will be automatically included in those collective rituals. There's no need to go to the stand store and purchase a spot with the ritual. You'll already be joined in with that ritual or spell. Like right now, I have the Lion Gates up there, so if anybody joins now, you're already automatically joined to the Lion Gates ritual that we're about to get into on the 8th. Okay, but private lives also go for the book club discussion. I really love, like I said, I really love Fable and how they do things over there, where we can keep up with each other throughout the month or however long that we're reading our book. We can keep up with each other. We can write on each of the chapters. I really like that. There's no spoiler alerts. I really, really like that. But I also want to be able to like talk to you guys, you know, I want to be able to talk to you guys after we read the book, like doing a book discussion, maybe even like a few meetups throughout the month to discuss certain things about the book. I would love to do that. So the private lives will be included with that seedling plan. The spell and ritual library is also what you guys would have access to. So the spells that I post on here, you would get first access to it, but also there are going to be spells and rituals, and you guys already know how I do my spells and rituals. It's instruction based. I'm giving you the spell, I'm giving you the ritual, but I'm also teaching you about magic within these spells and rituals. So there's going to be spells and rituals and practices that are going to be exclusive only to House of Glamour. Okay, Glamours. Now, lastly is the Rosebud Garden Plan. You get everything that's in the seedling plan, okay, but you also get the Glamour, Beauty, and Sex Magic course that this school comes with. You also get workshops and lectures, and you also get the yoga and meditation studio, okay? So the workshop that's already on there is the Candle 101 workshop, Candle Magic 101 workshop. So if you join, you have access to that workshop already. And you also get discounts on Etsy. Okay, whatever I have going on Etsy, you'll get a discount each month with the Rosebud Garden Plan. There's a lot to this school, you guys. Okay, and I am just so excited to get into this with you guys, and for you guys to see the back end, like the inside, not the back end, but the inside of House of Glamours. I'm so excited. I have it all set up with the rooms, the classrooms, and all of it. I'm excited for the yoga and meditation studio. You know, I've been practicing yoga for 14 years, and it's been a huge practice in my life that has helped me heal through many different traumas and anxieties and depression. And it's also a form of magic. A lot of you guys don't know that yoga is actually magic, okay? And it could be used for manifestation. It could be used for transmutation is what I use it for, okay? So there's going to be a yoga studio. I am so excited to actually teach yoga and meditation, host live meditations and yoga flow over there. You guys, I'm so excited because this has been on my heart for years. This is what I have been wanting to do for years, but it's all came together with what it was supposed to be. And I'm just so excited. And what do I want to say? I can't even find the words. Like, it's like, it just feels like I'm coming home, like, to my guides, because my guides have had this on my heart for years before I even knew what it was really going to be. So it just feels really good for it to be finally manifested. But I do want to talk about the payment so that you guys don't get confused with what's going on over there. So the bouquet plan, that's a one-time tuition fee. You're just paying for the Glamour, Beauty, Sex Magic course, just a one-time payment. Now Seedling and Rosebud are both, these are both subscription-based payments. But the difference between these two is that Rosebud comes with that initial first payment, which will be the tuition for the magical application education, okay? So just don't want you guys to get confused. If you do want to do Rosebud Garden Plan, that first initial payment is just a tuition fee for all of the education that's in this place, in this space, this community. I'm just so excited for it. But after you pay that tuition, you just get into the subscription-based payment that next month. Okay, so I just didn't want you guys to be confused about that, because I knew that there was going to be people that wanted the Glamour course and the full access to the community. So that's what Rosebud is okay? And yeah, once you join House of Glamours, you immediately get access to this community space. You can start learning, you can start looking around and seeing how it's going to be, start meeting new members and building community with me over there. I am just so excited. Oh, and then lastly, I do want to say that the House of Glamours is early bird enrollment. Okay, so the school is half off right now for Rosebud and Bouquet that wants to take the Sex Magic, Beauty and Glamour Magic course. that'll be there. It is half off right now. In the fall, when the course becomes available, it will go up. Okay, like I said, I hope you guys screenshot it earlier with everything that's going to be in there. This is going to be a lot. Okay, and I'm just so happy like that I made this. I knew it was going to be really like anything I do, I go to town. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't want to say that it's a hindrance, but it's definitely like a superpower of mine, because I just want you to have all the information, and I'm going to actually show you, like, this school is going to be full of ritual and practices and spells. Like, it's not just gonna tell you, we're gonna do this together. You know, I love it. It's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. But that is pretty much it. I do want to mention, there's the Lion Gates. If you guys want to join the Lion Gates ritual, that's up on stand still. And if you want to book a reading with me, check out the Etsy. That's where I book. That's where I'm always going to have book my clients, I think, because I just love being able to talk to you guys back and forth, and Stan was not allowing me to do that. So you could book a tarot reading with me through Etsy. Everything is linked down below in the description box. But I'm going to hurry up and get into this reading. Let's get into this reading. Okay, guys? Sorry, I'm looking at the screen. Let's get into this reading. This is a glow up activation. If you are watching this right now, know that you are tapping in to a preferred timeline. In fact, you have activated by your attention and your focus, and just by clicking on this video. You have tapped in and activated and opened blessings, riches, beauty, love, and glow up energy for yourself. You have been chosen. Just by you clicking on this video, you have been chosen to be a part of this glow up series that I'm doing. I have set direct, clear intentions to draw in the people that need to tap in to their preferred timeline. So know that by you just clicking on this timeline, clicking on this video, it's like clicking on a timeline, and you've tapped into it. Know that you have entered into this timeline since you've clicked on this video. This is tarot magic. There is such thing as using tarot cards to tap in to a certain frequency, and that is all what a timeline is. Your preferred timeline, where all of those manifestations, be it money, the person that you want to marry, that body, that job, whatever it is a frequency. So know that what we're doing here today is tarot magic. Now, what helps this tapping into a certain frequency, tapping into this timeline, this preferred timeline where this part of your life glows up, is your agreement. Now, what is your agreement? It is your focus. You watching this video, and also you agreeing to it. That's all these tarot readings are here on this. The general readings, it's a certain frequency that you're tapping into. That's why it's showing up. That's why you're clicking on it. That's why you're witnessing it, because you're tapped into it. Now, everything that we're going to pull today is going to be the bomb.com, right? But by any means, if you do not agree, you don't want it, click off. Pick another door. Pick another portal. Pick another whatever. Pick another reading selection. But all you need to do is focus on this reading in order to tap into the timeline. Now, this is going to help open up a timeline for your preferred energy to flow throughout your life, for your life to glow up in this way. But what's going to help you anchor it is the Lion Gates portal. The Lion's Gate portal is such a powerful day. I have not missed it in the past 5 years. I have used the Lion Gates portal to change my life several times. The first time that I used the Lion Gates portal, I was homeless. I didn't have a place to live. So you could guess what I used that day for. I asked for a house. I desperately wanted a house, not an apartment. I wanted a house with a backyard, okay? At least a 3-bedroom house. You know what I got? I got a 6-bedroom house in a whole beautiful new state. The second time that I used the Lion Gates portal, and that first time that was the first time knowing about the Lion Gates portal. I didn't know anything about it. So don't think that you don't know anything about the Lion Gates portal and this is your first time joining the Lion Gates ritual that we're doing on the 8th, that you can't manifest the literal shit out of your life with the Lion Gates portal. Because I did it with nothing, okay? Now, the second time that I used the Lion Gates portal was for my healing. I desperately wanted to just heal and to feel better and to just work through really deep trauma, deep-rooted trauma. And I did. The third time was more about my social media exposure. I wanted to be exposed and on social media and really be out there. That is when my YouTube channel went viral and my Instagram went viral. Okay. And the second or the fourth one was about love and beauty. Okay. So a bitch is engaged. A bitch is beautiful. Okay, so I used it to really basically also with my glamour and my beauty magic, but also the Lion Gates portal to elevate in my appearance and in my love life. Now, the 5th time that I've used the Lion Gates portal was for the apartment that I'm living in right now. I desperately wanted to change my living situation. I no longer wanted to live in a huge house anymore. And I really wanted to manifest an apartment that was cute, small, but very nice, with a pool and a gym and a playground for my kids. I didn't get the playground, but I got everything else. So I'm telling you, the Lion's Gate portal is such a powerful day to utilize each year. So join me this August 8th for the Lion Gates portal, because this video here is going to help you tap in, but that ritual is going to help you anchor into that timeline. Okay, so join me on August 8th for the Lion Gates portal. If you want to join and be exclusively included into this ritual, go to the Stand store and purchase your spot, or you can join House of Glamours. If you join House of Glamours, you're automatically included in this ritual that we're getting into on August 8th. Okay, but I have set very clear intentions. Okay. This Lion Gates portal, you don't need to know much. And the Lion Gates portal, let me just be clear, it is when our sun is aligned with Sirius, our spiritual sun, okay? And the veil is really thin with our cosmic guides, and it is a very powerful day of the year, and we are blessed every year with this day, okay? And I don't skip it. I really don't skip it. Okay, I always do something, even if it's not something big. I always do something. I always charge my energy on the Lion Gates portal. So join me on August 8th if you want to really glow up and kickstart this glow up that we're about to get into. Okay, now let's get into our card selection. All right, my loves. This is going to be your love life glow up reading. We're going to tap into your romantic relationships, your love life, and see how it's going to glow up. I really wanted this reading to be very interactive and give a lot of information. We're going to tap into advice as well. The first couple of steps that you need to take to continue this expansion of this glow up in your life. Now, for this series, I picked portals, doors, and for this particular one, I picked tunnels. So I want you guys to close your eyes, center yourself in your energy, and think about this glow expanding throughout your body and then throughout your entire life, okay? Maybe you imagine like a pink or red or purple glow that expands throughout your body and out into your life. And then I want you to open your eyes and try to focus on the tunnel that you want to go down. What tunnel is calling you? Now, once you pick a tunnel, there is going to be something on the other side at the end of the tunnel, okay? So when you click on your timestamp, this is going to lead you to a picture that's at the end of your tunnel. It's going to give us more information on your love life glow up. And so really center yourself in your energy and pick the one that is resonating with you, okay? And I'll see you guys at your reading. All right, number one, welcome to your reading. I'm gonna put the picture on to show you what is on the other side or at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so with yours, this looks like a restaurant and it looks very romantic. It does. It looks like a club setting or some type of like social like establishment. It is giving very much like it's making me feel like your love life is gonna glow up mostly in like these intimate moments with your romantic partner. Even if you don't have a romantic partner just yet right now, you are definitely going to be going on dates and having intimate moments with people. And we have this like TV that's right here and it says, "Are you ready?" I'm also feeling that your love life might be involving like a screen of some sort. Like you could, so there's two things that are popping up since I said the word screen. So you could be talking to someone like long distance. And you guys talk a lot through like FaceTime, through the DMs, like sending videos to each other. This could also lead to like online dating, or not like talking to someone and you haven't met them yet in person, and eventually you will, because it's saying, like I wanted to say, "Are you ready?" It says, "You heart ready." That's really weird. This is making me feel that a lot of you guys aren't ready for this energy. So I feel like you're going to be going on a lot of dates. Now, the second thing that I'm feeling, which that's the part that I feel that most of you guys are not ready for, because I wanted to say, "Are you ready?" But it just says, "You heart ready." So I feel like there's a little bit of discombobulation, a little bit of confusion, maybe even like some uncertainty when it comes to your romantic life. But what I'm getting with this second like hit on the screen that I'm getting is that you guys might be kind of like, your relationship might go public. And like, cause I'm hearing like power couple, like other people, like these hearts in the background is making me feel like other people are really like interested in your relationship, your romantic relationship, in a really good way. And this might be like broadcasted, like you guys might have like a social media, like vlog or something, like family vlog or relationship vlog, or you're showing more of your relationship on social media, like on a screen where people can watch. and people are really eating it up. They're really liking it, and it feels like you're not really ready for this exposure or like what it will bring for you and your partner. Okay. Also, this is giving like maybe you guys do watch a lot of those kind of things already, like on that old timeline, because remember, you're on a new timeline now, right? Now that you've clicked on this video. And so I feel like whatever you've been kind of like consuming through a screen on Romantic Live, and this is like you feeling, oh, I really wish that I could have something like that. I feel like this is what's going to manifest. So very much like dream, like fantasy, like couple goals is what I am getting from this picture. But definitely going on a lot of different dates, having a lot of like quiet, like romantic, intimate moments outside of your house, in your house, like at restaurants, you know. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some tarot for you, okay, to see how your love life is going to glow up. Let's see. But definitely going on a lot of dates with a significant other. Definitely, I think you guys have been dating a lot, and a lot of you guys are going to be in a committed relationship that you'll be in for a really long time. If you already are in a committed relationship, I see like other people tuning into your relationship and like you being couple goals, okay? And like doing a lot of intimate moments and sharing those intimate moments with the world, okay? So we have the Three of Flutes. We have the Empress coming out for you. We have the Nine of Flutes, okay? And we have the Ace of Roses. Give me a second. Okay, Pentacles, Flutes. Okay, yeah, this is Cups. Yeah, this is Cups. This is Wands. Okay, they have different names for the suits. Okay, and the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. Yes, your relationship is definitely like, I feel like you could have been keeping your relationship a secret and it's no longer a secret. This is also hinting to people that have already in a relationship. If you guys have been struggling in that last timeline that you were on, this advisor card, High Priestess card, is really letting us know that you will be getting like advice, like the therapy is helping, whatever advice or intuitive steps that you've been taking to kind of like heal your relationship, it is definitely worked, especially with this Nine of Cups here. Okay, so Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, there is this celebratory time in your relationship. In your romantic life. So this is like really coming across that ultimate relationship, that ultimate person with the Empress here, and being able to like celebrate each other, and having a deep friendship with this person as well. Like this person that you're with, that you're already committed to, that you've been exclusively dating, or that will be exclusively dating, there's a deep friendship beginning to like grow and solidify in the relationship. I also feel that your appearance is also changing with your love life. I feel like this person really likes to see you dolled up with the Empress here. Really, like, I'm seeing you or your partner being very like ultra femme, you know, kind of like how I'm all dolled up right here. Like that's what I'm seeing. If you could see the Empress here, she kind of looks like me. So it feels like you're getting dressed up, you're putting your makeup on, you're going out to eat, you're going out to these different places, or you're spending time together, like outside, especially, you know, I'm filming this in the summer, and I feel like you're definitely going out and spending time with this person. With the Nine of Cups, this feels like this person and you are just feeling very like blessed. And I think you guys taken some time to like being stingy with your love. So I think even if you guys are sharing your relationship with the public, you know, I do see like the secrets out, but there is like this greediness, like you don't want to share your person that much, but you're just showing just enough to see how blessed and how much you're celebrating yourself, celebrating the relationship, and celebrating the love. This feels like a wish come true. It feels like, okay, like I finally like manifested this relationship with the Ace of Roses. This is the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of like love making, passionate love making. Okay. And just feeling like possibly you have manifested that ideal partner, especially with the Empress being here. And people also celebrating your relationship. Like I said, with the Three of Cups, it's like your friends are happy for you. Strangers are happy for you with the Three of Cups. I do feel like also if you and your partner have been wanting to have a baby, wanting to get pregnant, that's only if you want to. This would happen. You know, this would happen. This would be one of the things in your glow up, that you would be having a baby. Your wish would come true of like having a child with this person. Again, with the Ace of Wands, it feels like you guys are trying a lot of different things. So you're going out, you're doing a lot of fun, creative things with your partner. This does very much feel like just one person. So this wouldn't be the people that want to date around. Like you've been doing that already and you find your person. And I'm not picking up on you going out with other people unless it's you and them and like you're double dating or you're hanging out with friends with each other. I do see that as well, but just really being kind of like boot up. I'm hearing that song, boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up. You know, so it feels like you're kind of boot up with this person. But it's very centered around you. I feel like your person is very much like kind of like obsessed because I mean, you're the damn Empress, right? Like, so you're like this ideal femme. I also feel like you see your person as well as like this ideal person. And there's a little bit of obsession that I'm feeling, especially with this Ace of Wands. There's like this new spark in the relationship, especially for those that have been struggling in your committed relationships, your marriage. Okay, yeah, we have the Two of Swords here as well. This is the Two of Swords. And so there could be, I do feel like a lot of the fights, there's like not really much to fight about. You guys could be having little bickerings, but I feel like you're getting to a point in your relationship where it feels very ideal. It feels very much like there's not much to be mad about. It feels like this person is very much about you, taking you out on dates, spending time with you, having the love kind of just expand in a very like deeper way because there's a friendship here. Let me get some more information, but lots of love making and this person kind of like gifting you things and adorning you, like complimenting you, possibly buying you like things like flowers, maybe even outfits, because I did pick up on energy like that. But definitely spending a lot of time with each other, maybe like alone, like intimate time. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. We have Pisces. So very emotional energy between you and your friend. So some of you guys might be like starting a romantic relationship with a friend. Okay, it says imaginative, compassionate, healing, empathetic, mystical, adorning, magical. So there's just like this kind of magical, I feel like you feel, especially with the Nine of Cups, you feel extremely lucky to have this person in your life. So it's like, you know, you're like best friends with this person. You're able to laugh. You're able to like snort, fart, like mess around with each other, like be kind of like kids, I'm feeling, but also like there's this deep passion, romantic, intimate energy between the both of you guys, especially in the bedroom. Okay, it's a spiritual relationship too. It's a relationship where you feel like, you know, I just can't wait to see my babe, you know, my man, my girl, you know, so I can just escape. There's a dreamy aspect to this relationship, you know. Yeah, this person really lifts you up and they're emotionally there for you as well. This isn't just about the passion. They're very obsessed about you. Okay, we have the Moon. There's a lot of feelings that this person has for you. Okay, there's like these, I feel like there's a gut feeling. So I feel like this person possibly could be gifting you something. This could be the person that you marry. You are definitely, this person would want to be like engaged to, like propose to you, or it's just like a gut feeling that this is your person that I'm feeling with the Moon. Okay, and one more, Spirit. Okay, we have like two more. 8th house, intimacy. See, it's a very intimate relationship, I'm feeling. Investments, intensity, contracts, SCX, erotic, capital, secrets, mysteries, obsessions, see, inheritance, Kundalini energy, stalking the underworld. Okay, so yes, this person literally stalks you. I feel like they stalk you. You probably wouldn't know it. They're very secretive about this. But I do feel like, you know, the secret is out. You know, this is a very intense relationship. You're investing. You feel like this person is truly investing in you. And this is exactly, it feels like this person is more about you than you are about them. Like in a good way. Like you're very much about this person, but this person is kind of like more obsessed with you than you are with them. There's a stalking kind of energy, but I wouldn't say that it's like a dangerous stalking energy. And what else did there's a lot of like SCX energy in this pile. We have Mars, action, again, SCX, you know, Mars is that energy as well. It's like almost like you guys can't get enough of each other. We have desire, impulses, courage, force, heat, strength, competition. Yeah, I feel like this person always feels like they have to compete for your attention. Workouts, I see you guys working out together. Okay, and kind of like having this drive to build the life that you want with each other, whether that's just like, you know, we want to like experience life, do these new things, go out to these different restaurants, try these different activities at home with each other. You know, we have leadership, anger. I do feel like this person might have, you know, like Mars placements. They might have some like anger issues, but it wouldn't be like they're taking it out on you. Like my dude, he's an Aries and he gets really hot-headed very easily. And it's just like, I'm a Virgo Taurus. I'm very chill, you know. I'm Sagittarius too, but I have more like earth placements, and this person might be very hot-headed. Leadership energy, you know, I feel like you are this person that kind of like brings this person into their feelings and calms them down. We have willpower. This makes me feel like you guys want to take action in the relationship, like possibly building goals. And just like, even if those goals are like, you know, let's like make the decision to like, I'm hearing go to Bali or go and travel. There could be travel here. Definitely. Okay. I want to get some relationship cards here for you. Let's see what else. How is your love life glowing up? Okay, romantic love. Okay, so what does this say? It says the frequency of romantic love supports our experience to know ourselves through the reflection of a conscious lover. Okay, so again, I feel like you're seeing very much like this person is a reflection of you. It feels like this is the one. Okay, if it's not already, like, even if you guys are married, I see with the High Priestess, the Two of Swords as well, you're making the decision and you're understanding that this is the one. You know, it's like reaffirming that like we might have issues, but I see those issues like clearing up. You know, the therapy is working, the commitment to work out whatever you guys are trying to work out, it's working, you know. And I just see the romantic energy in your life increasing in your love life. So, you know, you can be very close to your partner, but there's different ways to be intimate with each other. So you know, even if, you know, the sex has always been bomb, you know, I see other parts of your life that call for intimacy, like, you know, like when me and my guy, when we talk about spirituality, like that's a very intimate moment. It's like intellectual intimacy. I'm also seeing like, you know, possibly like just relaxing, like not having to do anything, but just be with each other. I'm also feeling that. Okay. So we have expression. I feel like you will be expressed to. Okay. There's like deep expression in this relationship. The frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out our true essence through many different forms of communication. And that's what I'm really feeling, especially for those that have already been in a relationship. This, you know, there's a level of expressing themselves more to you. You're able to open up and express exactly how you, there's no fear. Even if you feel like these things are necessarily bad and we have to work through them, like I see you guys expressing more to each other, being able to open up and talk about things. It becomes more intimate. Like we don't always want to talk about the good things. The bad things also help us grow. So I see that grace, the frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve towards higher versions of ourselves on this earthly plane, bringing the divine with the human experience. So I do feel like if there has been some heavy times in your romantic life, you guys are choosing to have grace for each other, possibly because there's a really strong friendship that begins to build. And it just also feels like for some of you guys that are now going to be getting into a very committed relationship, it feels like the universe, your guides, the love gods are having grace upon you and finally giving you some like juicy intimacy and passion. And it's filled with a lot of feelings here. Okay, number one, I'm really excited for you. Make sure you show up to the Lion Gates portal ritual and add in your love life as well. We are tapping into a timeline, right? So that includes money, beauty, love, all of that stuff. So join me August 8th, okay? I'll see you there. Peace. Hi, number two. I'm scared. There's a wasp in here. And he keeps hiding every time I get up to get my man to get him out. And then he hides. So listen, that gives me information about how you feel. You feel like you might get hurt. Again, that's what this last timeline that you were on, because remember, we're on a different timeline now, right? By you just clicking here, we're on a different timeline. So I'm gonna put up the picture, okay? I know you're scared, but everything's gonna be okay because we're on a brand new preferred timeline for your preferred love life glow up, okay? So this is the picture. So what I feel like, somebody that's been on your phone, the relationship between you and that person is going to change drastically. If you're not currently like always talking to someone, the person that you are currently with is going to be up on your phone, like constantly talking. And it's like giving me this very much like 90s energy. Like, look, I'm a 90s. I grew up in the 90s. Like I was a kid, a teenager in the 90s. So like in the 2000s, but 90s, right? And so it's really giving like you're on the phone talking, not text messaging, not FaceTime. You're having really long conversations with this person, talking to them on the phone, or they are really hitting your line constantly. They're always on your line because they are really like in love with you. I feel like there's a deep love beginning to like bloom between you and this person, especially someone that you've been like texting a lot. This is giving that you are single, but things start to become exclusive. I think for some of you guys are talking to a few people, right? So there's one person out of those few people that are going to become more like more important, I'm feeling. Okay, so let's get some tarot out on the table, but I feel like, you know, you're protected. Whenever I see wasp, yellow jackets in here, or like around, like, you know, whenever I see them, it kind of symbolizes to me that this is protection. Okay, like, so I want you to understand that on this preferred timeline, number two, nobody can hurt you. Okay, you are heavily protected by your spirits, by your guides, by your ancestors. Okay, so there's no, you know, you don't have to worry about getting stung in love. This is not gonna hurt. This love is not gonna hurt. It's gonna feel really like that 90s love. It just feels like a 90s love. I don't know why this phone is making me feel that. But let's see here, okay? So we have the 7 of Mirrors. We have the Page of Roses. We have the flutes, the 4 of Flutes, and the 4 of Swords. Here, bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords, okay, Ace of Mirrors, fresh meat. Yeah, things become very clear about a person, somebody that you are dating. Also, I feel like with this Seven of Swords, your love life glows up in such a way that you're not dealing with these types of people, Seven of Swords people, where they just take from you. They're just trying to get away with something, you know? Okay, I have to turn the lights on because I need to see what the fuck is. So that, that really gives to you and your energy in this new timeline. Like, you are just putting the lights on these motherfuckers. You want to see exactly who the fuck is up in here. So it does feel like with this Seven of Swords, it's like I'm hearing like a reversal kind of energy. So you start like, I think this glow up starts with you beginning to like very heavily coming in with advice. It starts with you like switching it up. Like, you're not going to be the one that gets played. So you play the same game with these people, that you're currently talking to, and it kind of reveals people. It turns the lights on for you so you can really see where the wasp is. Who's the motherfucker that's going to sting me? So you're like playing the game smart. You're not putting all of your bags, all of your eggs in one basket, or like you're playing smart. You're not just like passing them out freely. Like, there's something to that. With the Page of Roses here, this is the Page of Wands. I see you kind of like saying, I'm not satisfied with these people, so I'm gonna like keep my options open. And I feel like something becomes really clear with one of the people that you're talking to currently. I feel like you begin to see that, you begin to see who's the true one in this like group that you're talking to. Like, you have your options, you have several options here, and you're not going to just play it dumb anymore, is what I'm feeling. And you're seeing that like, oh, I'm not satisfied with this person, so I'm gonna just go on to the next. I'm not satisfied with this person. So there's not a lot of commitment in the beginning of your glow up. And that's like what really sets the tone of this expansion in your love life. So I feel that somebody comes in and makes an offer because you're beginning to put your boundaries up and things become really clear between you and a certain person. I do feel like it takes you kind of like reversing the roles and beginning to see yourself as more valuable than to just see like putting these people on a pedestal, or like spending too much time in a space that it's already proven to you that you're not satisfied. So we also have the Four of Swords. So I feel like things become peaceful between you and a certain person because a lot of other people are taken out of the picture here. Okay. God, I was gripping these cards and I ruined one of my cards. I hate that. Yeah, things become balanced with the Two of Pentacles here. You start prioritizing yourself in this, in your romantic life, which forces other people, like the good ones, to come out into the light that want to, and what I'm feeling is like, it might even be like a few of the options that kind of prove themselves to you, but then you still get to pick the one, and it becomes really, really clear on who is the best pick for you, but you have to prioritize your energy, prioritize yourself. Okay, so I see that happening for you. Let's get some more information on how your life is Saturn. Okay, so yeah, these people, the way that your love life is going to glow up is that your options are going to be like, have to work, like put in the actual work, discipline, structure, time, responsibility, tests, ambition. Like, you're one like, where's the ambition? So I feel like you begin to become very unsatisfied, but not in a bad way where you're like sad and like just frustrated. You're just like, hey, whatever, I'm gonna go on to the next one. I'm gonna be where the love is at. I'm gonna be where the attention is at, where the pressure is at. Okay, so it says difficulty, restrain, grounding, okay, self-control, tradition. You really want to, like, you're sorting through the bunch, You're picking out all the bad eggs, okay, the greedy motherfuckers, because I'm seeing Baruch Assault. I want it now. Like, there's a lot of people that are like, hey, I want this now from you. And you're like, look, no. Okay, like people don't have, like, it's like an entitlement. You're like sorting through the bunch and you're seeing the people that are entitlement and they don't have any right to be. Okay, so you're getting real practical. There's going to be this person that comes into your life, well, that finally is revealed through like sorting through the bunch, you know, picking out all the bad fruit is what I'm feeling. This person becomes really clear because you see like, well, this person is really actually fighting for my attention. They're putting in the work. They're very disciplined. They're on my phone. They're on my line every day. They're talking. They're sweet. And maybe I should give them a try, because this Ace of Swords where it says fresh meat, I feel like this is a person that you particularly wouldn't go for, maybe because of how they're treating you. And so I feel like it does show to you on how your mindset needs to change about love. So your love life is elevating and glowing up with also your mindset on what you feel that you deserve. Like, it's almost like maybe you realize that you want a certain person, but you keep pushing them away. You know what I mean? That's what I'm feeling here. We have Aquarius. So this could be an Aquarius person that's coming through, but it says, you know, experimental, unique, okay, electric, group oriented. I feel like you're definitely going out and you're in a group with these people. And this person is kind of like, there's a light that's shown onto this person through their actions and through how they choose to interact with you. You know, they're really putting in the work. They're really putting in the energy, right? It says here, edgy and detached. So I feel like you become very detached. You become like, okay, I'm just going to experiment with these people, and things begin to show up. I think you start rejecting everyone that is not really putting in the work for you. And that is the first step for you. Number 2, we have the first house, self. Okay, so it says physical body, outlook, self-image, life, philosophy, consciousness, opinions, awakening, self-awareness, arrival, expression, gateway, and entry point. Okay, so you start really putting the focus on yourself and seeing that like maybe you've been focusing too much on other people. And even if you have to sit back and wait for this person to come and prove themselves, then that's what you're going to do, you know, because you're too valuable. So I feel like you start putting in work on your physical body, on your self-image, like you're just putting more energy into yourself. So your love life starts to expand the more that you put into yourself. Like you, instead of like being on somebody's phone and checking up on them and seeing what they're going on into, you're more focused on the self, which brings these people that are willing to work for your attention, that's willing to put in the work, willing to like build structure and like real structure in the relationship. Okay. And then we have the third house, perception, right? It says speech, thoughts, social media, dating, siblings, research. So I feel like something that's coming in for like a selected few of you is that this person, siblings are involved with this person. Like you might have met this person through your sibling. They might have siblings, which is your best friend or something like that. Siblings is involved with this pile. But street life, circulation, surroundings, sociability. So it feels like, you know, you start getting out there and being more social, but you're still very focused on yourself, which brings this person to you. I feel like some of you guys are really on social media. You're focused on social media, possibly too much, or you need to be. It's like you're going to meet this person through social media. Okay. But I do feel like this person is going to be up on your social media. Like they're on your lines, just any way that they can get to you, that's where they're at. And they're really putting in the work. And so I feel like once you kind of choose this person, that's why I want to get into these. I feel like things are beginning, like you're beginning to talk more, open up. You guys are sharing your thoughts. You guys are like going out, maybe even traveling, seeing different like locations, you know, like nature locations is what I'm feeling here. And you're just kind of like maybe even doing group activities with this person. It doesn't feel like it gets serious, but it's like getting to know someone. And you're just like, you know what? I'm going to give this person a chance. I'm going to see, you know, what this person is about. I normally would reject them. I've been rejecting them. I've been focusing on so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so, and they're just like irritating me. Let me just put like start focusing on this person, but still keeping that mindset that you're focusing on yourself. So it feels like a very healthy, balanced dating life. You could be dating other people, but you're just not giving these people that are just like basically sassy, wanting you to chase them. There's nothing wrong with, you know, you also reciprocating the energy, but there's an energy of like, you're done chasing people, you're done like keeping up with people. Okay, so we have the 6th chakra. This says the energy of the 3rd eye chakra supports our inner sight and intuitive abilities. So you're starting to like, because you're pulling away and being like an observer, I feel like your love life increases by you kind of being able to kind of see through people. Your guides are giving you a heads up on who's for you and who's not. I also feel like this person that you're beginning, like this Aquarius or this person that comes in, you are very much connected on like a crown chakra energy. You guys connect on spirituality. You're connected to like intuitiveness, like you guys could both be doing like the same type of spiritual practices, you know, and that's something that you guys kind of like bond on, and you guys include in your dating life, like maybe going to yoga or doing meditation together, you know, reading a certain book together. There's something like that. Intimacy is coming out. So the energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. So I feel like you haven't felt safe in a really long time, hence the fucking wasp that you're scared of, that I'm scared of, you know. But I feel like the wasp in your energy in the old timeline, because remember we're on a new timeline, right? In the old timeline, there was a few that stung you, that you had to run away from, you know. But with this one, I feel like this person, like, is working really hard to open up this space of intimacy because they see it as a reward. They see it as like being lucky to know you. So I feel like you are allowing yourself to get close to a person that's, and the only reason why you're able to like open up, like you haven't opened up to this, like to anyone like this before, is because they have proven to you that they are willing to work for your attention, willing to work to get to know you, to take you out, to like understand you, get close to you, experience your energy. We have abundance. So I feel like also one of the indications could be that this person is very abundant. They have a good job. They are very structured when it comes. We have Saturn here. So this person could be like into business. They could be very structured in like working out, empowering themselves, and just like, you know, I think it's like a brand new kind of energy. You know, you're not used to understand, but you're like, this is where I need to be. This person has a good head on his shoulders. And, you know, I feel like this person could be making a lot of money and they want to spend it on you. That could be an indication to like how you feel like they're serious, you know. It says the energy of abundance activates our ability to manifest the wealth we need and the sense of fulfillment that comes from heart and soul that are overflowing with love and gratitude. So I feel like this person, you know, is wealthy. I feel like this person is wealthy and wants to share this wealth with you through like taking you out to places. Like it's more about like dating you and handling everything, you know, and it's more about like the experience versus like, oh, I'm gonna buy you. It could very much be like you're manifesting a person. You've manifested a person that is gonna like pay your bills, pay your house, like, you know, pay your mortgage or your rent or something like that. But it feels like this person wants to show you a really good time and they're able to give you an experience that you haven't experienced before. Okay, we have strength here. It says strength. The frequency of strength supports our ability to harmonize our qualities and skills towards a strong, balanced way of being. Yeah, so I feel like you're realizing that you could have been in the old timeline. You're just not harmonizing with these people because you guys don't share the same qualities or skills. And you're just like wondering, why did I waste so much time. I think that's what you're kind of like gonna beginning. You're either thinking that now or you will be thinking it. But in this new relationship, it's a strong, like supportive relationship. It's a relationship that makes you feel stronger. And it feels like your love life starts to glow up with this. Like the goal is to be romantic with each other, but this person is very interested in knowing who you are. So experiencing you and getting to know you. So it feels like you guys are getting, like, it's a very balanced way. It's not rushing into, you know, intimacy, like sex, that type of intimacy, but the intimacy of getting to know each other and experiencing each other's energies through the activities that we can bond on, like the things that we like to do, the things that we like to learn, right? Let's get one more. We have joy. The energy of joy activates our feelings of happiness and well-being and supports high vibrational frequency in our being. So yes, I feel like once you open up and allow this intimacy, like to, like, you know, one of the best advice that I got from somebody about relationships is like, when you go into it, don't think about, okay, this is going to be romantic, I'm about to marry this person, we're going to be in a full-blown relationship. Go into it with a friendship mindset. And so I feel like that is what you're doing, and it brings in this high vibrational energy of joy. Check out the Lion Gates ritual on August 8th so you can tap this in. We're doing money, love, beauty, lifestyle, all of that, okay? So tap in. I'll see you guys there, okay? Peace. All right, number 3, welcome. Let's find out how your love life is gonna glow up. I'm gonna put the picture up. I'm looking at it right now. So September can be very significant with this pile. You could be meeting your person in September. You could be getting married. You could be getting proposed to. September can be a really awesome month. This could be the month where things get really good in your love life. Now, this is a cassette tape, so it's really giving like this vintage kind of love. This person might be sending you songs. There could be songs, like it's very lovey-dovey kind of energy that I'm feeling. Like, you know, when you make a mixtape for your like boyfriend, that's what we used to do when I was a kid. Or a mixed CD, you know. It's giving very much that, like making a playlist about them. You could be doing this yourself, like wanting to call in and manifest your lover. You might have playlists that you've been listening to, and September is, you know, the result of that energy, okay? But I do feel like there's a lot of documentation in your love life. So like making videos with this person, taking pictures, you know, hearing voicemails, hearing their voice, maybe in like voice texts, you know, that kind of energy where you can save it and like listen to it like again. Okay, so making memories in September and just ultimately in your love life. Okay, so let's get some tarot on the table for you. Number 3. Let's see here. We have the 8 of Wands. We have, what is this? The Sun. We have the Temperance. We have the Devil. Oh my God, big energy happening in your love life, number 3. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. Wow. Lots of energy. Okay, so Ace of, I'm not Ace, I was gonna say Ace of Wands. So there could be a lot of passion happening in September in your relationship, right? But this is the 8 of Wands, a leap of faith, right? So you take a chance. It could be that you go on vacation. These 2 cards is very much giving summer vacation, and meeting someone on vacation is coming through here. It's during a time that you're very relaxed. So, but your love life glows up in a way where you're kind of just accomplishing like certain things within this relationship or in your romantic mission. Like, You know, this could very much, like, I'm seeing like check off lists of things that you want to do before you get married, or there's some type of checklist here. Some of you guys are getting married for sure. Okay, but with the 8 of Wands, things begin to move very quickly with a certain person in a relationship, and just like, not necessarily like if you are single and you're like dating around and you're having fun in that dating romantic life, like you're dating a lot of people, it feels like things are just getting really good. With the Sun, there's a lot of like success, a lot of fun. The relationship, or just like your love life, is very much centered around you, even if it is involving another person. It does feel like this relationship, though, like a certain person, or it could be that this person or people, it just feels like you're having, why am I seeing a dating show? I don't like watching dating shows, but there's like this dating show that's like going viral. I think it's called Love Island, maybe. So it makes me feel like you might have a pick, or you're having a lot of fun, like dating multiple people. But it does feel like there is a steamy relationship that starts to happen. I think you are dating a lot of people, and I think it glows up by you being the center, like you become the center of your romantic life instead of like other people being the center of your romantic life. A lot of people want to date you. A lot of people want to get to know you and be serious with you. This is making me feel like there is a lot of obsession. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of like wanting to control the situation here. I also feel like that might be true, but you're very much in control, and it's like your calm demeanor. Okay. I do feel that a lot of you guys in the old timeline felt very trapped in a certain relationship, and you're out of that relationship, or that you have just exited out of this relationship. And even if you are still feeling, because like with the Temperance, you could be dealing with a lot of emotions, this is letting you know that this is going to get really better from this point forward. Okay, so you might have had to detach, or you were dealing with a narcissist of some sort, and you had to leave, flee, take a leap of faith, and possibly leave that relationship. Know that everything is going to be integrated. Everything's going to be alchemized. You're going to transmute all of this energy from that very toxic relationship. And you're going to be the one in control in this, in the romantic sense. Like you're going to have control over yourself and the way that your love life unfolds. Anything that you're not in agreement with, that doesn't resonate with you, this is not something that you're going to just lay down and take, you know, like, and just put your feelings aside. I feel like moving forward, your love life becomes like you are the focus, your happiness, your joy, what you find to be successful when it comes to love is the main focus here. And you become the one that is controlling, maybe not in a sense of like toxic and narcissism, like wanting to control people, even though I feel like your beauty, your glow up, I mean, you have the sun. So there's a huge like physical self glow up exiting out of this very nasty, trapped entanglement, I want to say, also like very difficult situation. There's a really big glow up after this. So I really want you to understand that things are going to be okay. You just need to keep it chill. Like things are going to get real chill, very calm around here. And I feel like you're going to have your pick. Okay. And I just do feel like one of the advice is like, go out and travel. Look at what the Emperor right under the Chariot. I feel like you're on your way. If you're just exiting out of a relationship, this is not to say that you're going to go straight into a relationship, but your life is going to glow up in such a way that you become very relaxed. You could be dating many different people, but in that group of people that you're dating and having like just getting to know, and you're having a really good time, they're taking you out, you're having all of these really fun, like the Sun is about like inner child, like going out and having fun. You know, I feel like this Emperor is in the mix there. You meet this person, you're on your way to a very, very, very successful relationship that is very centered around you. This person is obsessed with you in a very good way. It is a very like, I want to say it's very like hot. It's very hot. This person is very hot. This person is a boss. You're on your way towards that person with the Chariot. Okay. But don't doubt that you took this leap, because that's the exact momentum that you needed exiting out of this very toxic connection relationship with this person. Okay. And so from this point forward, you're headed towards your Emperor. You're headed towards your Empress. Okay. Your divine counterpart here. And this person, I do feel some jealousy. This is just probably like a heads up. I know these readings are supposed to be thebomb.com. We're tapping into really good positive energy. So I see a lot of healing on your heart. I see you integrating a lot of lessons and pain, difficult emotions, right? And it just feels like a vacation. Like, I think after you get over the initial, like, possibly detachment from this connection, it feels very much like, I can breathe, I can relax now. Like, this is exactly what I needed. I remember when I woke up from feeling sad, and after like doing a lot of work on myself, not saying that you have to do a lot of work, but this is just mostly about integrating the pain and the lessons from this relationship. I remember being so excited to meet the next person, you know, whenever that was going to happen. So I feel like this person is going to come in and they're going to be very masculine and very much like in control. You don't have to like tell this person how you want things to be, but they're going to be very emotionally expressive and nurturing. And this is someone who's emotionally available and very, emotionally intelligent. So they're able to tap into your emotional bank and understand you, right? And so there is a little bit of jealousy. And so I would just say, like, there needs to be a complete detachment from this last person that you were with. Even if this is like just happening in your head, you need to do a detox and integrate the emotions and the lessons from that relationship, because there's something about being attached to them psychically, whether you're going to be the jealous one or they're going to be the jealous one. And you just don't want anything to keep you from moving forward into this very successful relationship. I feel like you've been wanting this person that feels like a breath of fresh air. It feels like a vacation. It feels like paradise. With them, you're able to be your complete self. I don't think you were able to be your complete self with this person. This is like checking off lists, like, oh, we wanted to do this together, we wanted to buy a house, like, I'm seeing like a whole life with this person. And so your glow up starts with you completely detaching from this this old relationship in the last timeline. So this could be physical, this could be like a non-physical attachment that needs a detachment that needs to happen. Okay, let's get some more information on it. Conjunction, empowerment, combines with, enhances, strengthens, join forces, activates, intensifies. Okay, ally, like this person is going to enhance your life. I think the people that you were involved with, or the person that you were involved with in the old timeline that you just left, because remember, we're on a new timeline here, right? Since you've clicked here, you're on this timeline. So this person that exists on this timeline, they enhance your life. I see overrides. They override all of the pain that you've experienced. Okay, this person could be a Libra, but they intensify, they activate your heart chakra. When you join forces with this person, they just make things peaceful for you. They bring in more success into your life. You're able to accomplish things. This is not a relationship where you feel like you have to put your goals on the back end, on the back burner. You know, this person supports you. You know, it's the goddamn Emperor. This person is going to help you build, you know, this is your ally. Okay, very intense passion in sex life with this person. We have Libra, so this could be a Libra. Harmonious, you could be a Libra. Socially aware, artistic person. It says artistic, and then it says people pleasing. So this person could be an artist. You could be an artist, you know, and you never felt like you could be yourself. until you met this person, or until you actually left this relationship, this toxic relationship that you were in. And this could be a relationship of any kind. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. I do want to put that out there, okay? Because romantic love is linked to your other connections, you know? And so because you might have like been connected to a narcissist mother or a father or a sibling or another toxic connection in your life, it was hindering you because you were like people pleasing this person. So this is not about people pleasing this new relationship that's coming into your life. This is someone who is ideal, okay? And they want to please you. This is not about feeling like you have to be chosen. You're doing the choosing, and they see you that way. They see you like, you know, they're grateful to be chosen by you, you know. And instead of this last connection, it's like, oh, you should be grateful that I'm in your presence. I'm, you know, that you have me. You know, it's very much you trying to please them, and you were never going to be able to please them, you know. What else? This person is very considerate, very flirtatious kind of energy as well. Let's see, we have Taurus. So this person could be a Taurus or Taurus placements in the relationship, the combined relationship. Earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile. So definitely this could be somebody that you have a child with, that you will have a child with. It says ripe, worthy. Like, I feel like at one point you didn't feel like you were worthy of this treatment, this love, but now you do after exiting out of this connection and kind of glowing up in a different way. I feel like you glowed up in a different way, which helped you kind of leave this connection. It says blooming, solid, possessive. So this person could be very like, and that's what it is. That's what I'm really feeling also for you with this card and the possession kind of energy. This person is very possessive over you, this new person, even more than the other person. So their energy like overrides. This is like a protector kind of energy, because Taurus, I'm seeing like a Taurus mom. That's who, yeah, I'm a Taurus moon. So they're very protective over their loved ones. Okay. So I see this person being very protective over you, and also very pleasure seeking, wanting to pleasure you, wanting to make sure that, you know, that they're being a person that's enhancing your life. They're very loyal. Okay, patient with your heart, your healing energy. Let's get some of these relationship cards before I exit out, because I just feel like the advice is like, let's just vacation. Let's take a vacation. And that could be just like a mental vacation, a vacation of the heart, and just do some healing, because this person is just around the corner. We have attraction. There's going to be a very undeniable, unshakable attraction to this person. You're becoming more attractive in your appearance, in the way that you present yourself, because you're glowing from the inside out. Okay, that Temperance card is about alchemizing all of this energy, and when you do that, you become more beautiful, like physically beautiful. Okay, energy of attraction amplifies the qualities that attract and support us on the journey towards inner balance and harmony. So yeah, this person is going to be attracted to your inner glow. It's not really about your outer glow. It is about your inner glow. So I feel like you guys are going to be extremely attracted to each other. Yeah, this is a relationship that feels like freedom. Okay, you feel free, even though you feel like this person is possessive over you, they claim you, you know, you don't feel like trapped like this last relationship that you were in. Energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibilities and potential, boundless expression and bold exploration. Like this person lets you explore yourself. Like, you know, like my man, he lets me just like, I feel free in this relationship with him. He doesn't judge me. He allows me to be who I am, no matter, you know, however I want to show up, you know, whatever activities that I want to explore. You know, he's very possessive. He's very like, you know, traditional and everything, but he allows me to just express myself and explore my, you know, my human experience. We have intimacy. It's going to be a very intimate relationship that you have with this person. I got that, I think, all three piles. So that's really good. Of course, I mean, this is the glow up that we want, right? We have divine feminine. You're finally being able to be in your divine feminine. You don't have to like you're going to be able to have this soft life with this Emperor energy. It says the frequency of the divine feminine supports our soft, receptive, nourishing side, facilitating our intuition and instinction, understanding our connection to the cosmos. So I feel like, you know, this person is also very connected to their intuitive energy, and to their feminine energy. They're able to like be receptive to you, like, and see when you need help, when you're frustrated. You know, they want to be that person that helps and supports and enhances your life, but you're also able to be soft, and you're able to like not have to be so like, you know, chasing, and like you can just relax in your love life, you know. Reflection. I feel like this is coming in as advice for you. It's time to reflect. It's time to integrate those lessons so that this person can come in, because they're right around the corner. September. This is coming out like right before August hits. So it's time to just do the reflection, you know, and integrate those hard emotions, difficult things. You know, it says the energy of reflection supports our growth through the insight we get from our contemplations of self and others. So understanding why you had to be in this very toxic relationship is going to help you just take a deep breath and step into freedom, and then meet this person. Okay, join the Lion Gates portal. It's happening on August 8th. I'll be here on live. We can add this into the timeline. We're doing everything: money, love, beauty, lifestyle. Okay, I'll see you there. Peace.